In our introductory videos, we talked about how motions are the way you communicate with the court. Because motions play an extremely important role in civil cases, remember they're referred to in the case scheduling order that issues at the beginning of each case, we're going to go into a little more detail about the procedures for making and filing motions. What is a motion? You will remember from our first videos that if you want to ask the judge to do something, you don't call or email them, you make a motion. But what exactly is a motion? As with everything else concerning procedures in Superior Court, we have to begin with the court rules. Civil Rule 7 is titled Civil Motions, and subsection 7b1 states, quote, "An application to the court for an order shall be made by a motion, in writing," close quote. Unless, of course, it is made during a trial or a hearing. So, a motion is a written request that the court order something to be done, or not done. In the case scheduling order, you will recall that there is an early deadline for a motion to change the case assignment area. So, for example, if your case was filed in the courthouse in Kent, but you want the case to proceed in Seattle, you must file a motion for an order to accomplish that change. At any point in the lawsuit, you can make a motion to obtain an order for any matter that may arise during your case. You can move the court for anything, but your motion must be based on facts, and the request you are making must be allowable under the law. So, the first thing you have to decide if you want to make a motion is whether you are legally entitled to what you're asking the court to do. This is where you have to understand what the law says regarding your case. In our earlier videos, we talked briefly about the law of your case and how you must make an effort to understand what that law is. Our recommendation was to use the law library, because librarians can show you books about the law, books that are current, and many of which are intended for non-lawyers. It is essential that you learn something about the law that will decide the outcome of your case. Whatever the subject of your motion, all motions must comply with certain requirements as to scheduling, notice, format, and content.